Why are motorcycle accidents different from car accidents? First and foremost, the injuries are much more significant consistently. Obviously, that is because a car versus a motorcycle results in significant trauma to both the vehicles and the individual riding the motorcycle. When you have a situation where you have much more significant injuries, you have more immediate medical treatment within a shorter period of time following the accident. But then also, the injuries could be so significant that they carry a lifetime with the rider. And portraying and demonstrating the early on injuries and then making sure that the insurance company and potentially even a jury realized how significant and long lasting these injuries were and are to the rider makes it so much different from just a regular car accident. So it's important to make sure that you have an individual on your side to help you tell that story, to help show the necessary parties the damages, whether they be temporary or even permanent, have occurred and need to be compensated. Second, insurance companies oftentimes try and make the most careful rider seem reckless. They try and spin a general conception that the public may or may not have that all motorcycle riders are reckless and they disregard public safety. Now, as a rider, you know that that's not the case. But often it becomes very important that you have someone to help you to demonstrate what you did that day, how it was in accordance with the rules of the road, and how the liability rests in another party that caused this accident. Third, when we look at the insurance companies involved in a motor vehicle collision, you're going to have your motorcycle insurance, and then you're going to have the defendant's insurance, whatever the vehicle may be. Oftentimes, that insurance is not sufficient to cover the injuries that you've suffered as a result of that collision. And you may need to find other policies. That becomes important to help somebody to investigate, to make sure all the available insurance is filed and that a claim is created when any policy can be found. We will inspect all policies that are available. We will use software to try and determine whether or not the defendant has any other policies that may cover the accident. Importantly, you can bring us all your policies and we will try and get every policy to cover the accident. Now, each policy is different and will depend on the actual construction and whether or not there's any exceptions, because there often are on an automobile policy for a motorcycle. But we have found that there are opportune times to where there may be coverage available when someone thought it wasn't true.